Well, I'm not holding my breath. Let's begin. Obviously, the government is under huge pressure at the moment to sort out all the illegal boat people coming over here from the safe country of France, especially in an election year. So you'd think they'd actually want to get that sorted. But they have gone and done something that, in my opinion, will just lead us all to saying, well, what again? And that is because they have agreed, wait for it, another deal to try and help sort out the problem. But this time it's not with France. I mean, let's face it, we've given them what appears to be millions of pounds over the years to try and help us sort the situation out, and nothing seems to change, does it? If anything, actually, more and more people are coming over here, so I don't think that last deal worked out too well, did it? But this time, they've reached another deal, according to this article, with the EU itself. And it says that the UK is set to sign an agreement with the EU's border agency as part of its efforts to stop small boats from crossing the channel. And then the deal agreed with the EU's Frontex agency will see the UK border force cooperate more closely with its European counterparts. Well, hopefully that will mean that if we come across any people that need rescuing, we can actually tow them back to France and not actually turn our lifeboats into a taxi service and bring them across to the UK, which, let's face it, is what they want in the first place, isn't it? Apparently this deal means we'll be exchanging intelligence and collaborating on training, new technology and operations. And Home Secretary James Cleverly will welcome the European Home Affairs Commissioner Vlada, I hope I pronounced that right, Johansson to London on Friday to witness the signing of the agreement by officials from Frontex on the border force. Well, to be honest, this has got, I believe it when I see it, written all over it, hasn't it? I mean, I personally don't think we'll ever get this sorted out until we leave the ECHR. Because let's face it, until we do, we're bound to get loads of lefty lawyers possibly try to detain any deportations, and also until I'm guessing Border Force is told that they have to take them back to France, I'm guessing they wouldn't do anything of the sort. Although admittedly, I could be wrong with that, and hopefully I am. But anyway, it goes on and says Mr. Cleverly said that this government has a plan to break the model of smuggling gangs, end the abuse of our asylum system and stop the boats. The plan is working, with crossings down by a third, but we must go further. I personally think, if anything, the reasons why the crossings are down by a third is, we've just been through winter, haven't we? So you'd like to think that because it's winter, it's surely going to be more colder and more dangerous to cross the channel in the winter months than it would be in the summer months. And I think that's probably why it's down a third, but then again, that's obviously not what they're saying. But listen to this, he says, organised immigration, crime and people smuggling are global challenges that require shared solutions and ambitions. Our landmark working arrangement between the UK and Frontex is another crucial step in tackling illegal migration, securing our borders and stopping the boats. And this deal is the latest in a series of arrangements between the UK and Europe, including an agreement reached with France last year to increase cooperation between law enforcement agencies in the two countries. And just how is that deal going on with France so far? Not too well, it seems, eh? And this, of course, it says, follows discussions between the Prime Minister and Ursula von der Leyen, who's obviously the European Commission President, who agreed in May last year to strengthen the cooperation on tackling small boats. If anything, I see a bit of a problem here. I think the only way they're going to ever want to help us with the small boats is one of two things. One, we'll have to either stump up a mountain load of cash, I'm guessing, or the second one, they could be waiting for Labour to come in if they win the next general election. And instead of, I don't know, a boatload of cash, they'll say, we'll help you out for a little bit less cash if you rejoin parts of these agencies, and therefore potentially dragging us back to the EU more, which, let's face it, Keir Starmer, I'm sure, would just only love to do. And obviously pee off a load of Brexiteers in the process, including me, because I wouldn't be too happy with that. I mean, don't get me wrong, I want the boat stopped, but I don't want to rejoin any part of the EU to do that. In my opinion, our border force should be entitled to pick up any people they rescue and take them all the way back to the safe country of France, because that is obviously a safe country. And if indeed they are already entitled to do that, then they bloody well should be doing that, in my opinion. And something tells me I might be right with any work and arrangement they might have, because Rishi Sunak apparently had a call with Miss von der Leyen on Sunday, and the pair welcomed the conclusion of the negotiations that led to the agreement being formalised on Friday. Oh, it just makes me wonder if he'll bring over a nice cup of tea, along with, I'm guessing, anything else she wants while she's over here, eh?